Hey there, and welcome back to another lesson of Course to Chords from Zero to Pleasure. I'm James Spear, and in the last video we learned how to make chords, the very basic root form of major chords, all major chords. In this lesson, we are going to learn about variations of those chords. So, last video we learned that all major chords, the basic form, they are formed from the first, third, and fifth notes of the scale that has the same name as that chord. Okay? So we took the C scale and we formed the C chord with the first, third, and fifth notes. So now, let's take a closer look and see how we make chords go from sounding like this to like that. So we have our C scale, C chord. Now in this video we're gonna learn how to make a chord minor, augmented, and diminished. So we'll start with minor. So when you have your major chord, just the basic root form from the scale, you take your middle note and bring it down a half step to make it minor. So it goes from sounding like this to like this. So you get Beethoven's. Sounds like that, all minor and sad and grievous. Okay, so there's your minor. Bring the middle note or the third degree of the scale down one half step. So if I was using the D chord, so here's my D scale. I get my chord by the first, third, and fifth notes. Now that's the major chord. If I want to make it minor, I take the third note, or the middle note, the third degree of the scale, down one half step. So there is my D minor. And let's do F. So I have my F scale, my first, third, and fifth notes, that's the major chord. Then I bring the middle note down one half step. For G, I bring the middle note down one half step. Okay? Very simple. Very, very simple. So now that we got minor chords taken care of, let's look at diminished chords. Okay? This is like an exaggeration of minor chords. So when you have a diminished chord, you start off with the major chord, you make it minor, so now you have the minor chord. Then you take the fifth degree of the scale, or your top note, and bring it down a half step as well. So now both your middle note and your fifth note have been brought down a half step. So you have an exaggeration of a minor chord. Major, minor, diminished. So that's nice and simple. You just bring the third and fifth down a half step each. Okay? Now for augmented. To augment something means to make it larger. So if I'm going to augment the C chord, then I'm going to make something larger. So in music, when you're augmenting a chord, you're making the distance between the first and the fifth degree larger in the root position. So I'm going to bring my fifth degree up one half step. Okay? So I go from C major to C augmented. So there's my C, there's my C minor, C diminished, C augmented. Nice and simple. So D minor, D diminished, D augmented. F minor, F diminished, F augmented. Okay? So there you have it. Major, minor, diminished, augmented chords. Just like that. So when you're playing a song like this, I was guilty. I was guilty with nothing to say. And they were calling I've been playing all major, now I get to this minor chord. And it gives me that wonderful variety. So now you can also have that variety. Go ahead and play around with these chords. Find however many you can. See how many you can find. Make them augmented, diminished, minor. Have fun with them. Practice them. Get them down good so you can have fun playing chords yourself. I'll see you in the next video.